Hey guys, welcome back to another interview here on Toned In Entertainment. We are here at BluePrint Wrestling in Deerfield Beach, and I'm joined by D3. How you doing today?
How are you?
I'm good, man.
How are you? Grazie a tutti. Hi, how are you guys? How are you too? You
I'm good, man. You know, I've seen you in a bunch of matches. Yeah. I've been following independent wrestling now for a while, and it seems like every time I'm at an independent show, you're always there kicking some ass. So I'm glad we finally actually got a chance to actually catch up and do an interview finally. So thank you for your time. And
thank you, really. It looks like they like me, so for that reason, they booked me so much. But thank you, thank you.
Right now, because I saw you at Knockout Wrestling a couple weeks ago. That's when we talked about doing this interview.
I tried to stay busy, so.
Yeah. D3's a super busy guy, that's for sure.
No, super busy. I have a daughter too, so yeah, definitely really busy. Daughter is worse than wrestling. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. Now, D3, you know, a lot of us see you in independent wrestling, but you were on an episode of Monday Night Raw as well. And I saw you go up against the big man, Braun Strowman, that night. How intimidating of a guy is Braun Strowman to get in the ring with?
Definitely is really big. I've been on Raw 2 times. Like
Twice, right? Yeah.
One with Rowe, one with Rowan, and one with Strowman. And I was with NXT one time too, but it was a dark match. Definitely Strowman. It was definitely a huge guy.
Right.
It's impressed. Trust me. When you see him live, it's really a huge guy. But it's a great pro wrestler. It's a great professional guy in the backstage. So really, like, nothing to say bad, just the good things. Yeah. But for the moment when I was in the ring, I was thinking like, oh damn, I think this guy can kill me. He's too big.
Right. Because I can only imagine, because me and you are about the same height, and I saw the match, and he is like.
I think he's 7 feet tall. I don't want to say 7 feet tall, but yeah, definitely like that. Yeah, it's huge, and with the boots.
Right.
With like a Timberland boots.
On top of everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely like super huge.
Yeah. Now you get to wrestle in front of like these local crowds all the time. What is the difference between being in a wrestling in front of like the locals or being on a big stage like WWE?
Definitely, when you start this business, this career, that's the goal. So you want to work every single day for a crowd like that. And for me, yes, I work a lot of indies, but when I was in Europe, I worked for big shows too. It was around 5,000, 7,000 in Italy, so definitely like in arena. So like pay 7,000 people pay a ticket.
Right.
So of course there was 20,000. It was definitely more. Right. It was not. I was nervous, but not about that. Of course I was nervous because it was a Monday Night Raw. It was Raw Reunion. It was the first time. A lot of legend. But I was more nervous because I knew it. That nobody before from Rome, Italy, for real, born and raised, work on Raw, Monday Night Raw. So it was the first time I represent my country. Nobody did it before Bruno Sammartino. So I was the only one Italian citizen work on Monday Night Raw, and definitely that was the nervous part.
Wow.
Because when you represent a country, definitely you represent not just you, someone else. It was something unique. But at the same time, I was happy. I was happy because it doesn't matter when you go to the future. Of course, I don't want to be remembered for that. Absolutely not. I always say that to everybody. But it's still a small step.
I was going to say, that's pretty amazing, because you got to think of all the wrestlers that have come through WWE from all cultures, and that you're the first guy from Rome to represent your country. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
It's definitely weird. It's definitely weird. We're famous for a lot of things, but definitely not for wrestling. But I always explain this to many fans in Italy and here too. It doesn't matter where you come from, what kind of past you have it, and what's your background. Like, I think if you really work hard and really believe in something, you can achieve every kind of goal pretty much. Because if you think about it, I don't have any parents in this country. Nobody, not even an uncle, anybody. I started in my country, and then one day, after years and years, after 40 years, I sent an email to Also Walker, Tommy Dreamer. They said, whenever you want it, you're welcome to come. I bought a ticket, took an airplane, and without even a house.
You came.
I came to New York in a day. The promotion accepted me as a pro wrestler, so to work on their shows, and I found a house. So it's a lot of people, they don't know that, but it definitely, like, it's mean a lot. Every single step that I do it, I don't want to say it means double, because I respect everybody and it counts like everybody. But it means definitely a lot when for you all of these things is not normal, because we don't see this every day.
Right.
Wrestling is really so far. It's far from us. It's like become an astronaut.
Okay.
Same level.
Okay.
When you say in Italy you want to become a pro wrestler, it's like, oh, you want to work for NASA? It looks like it's something really
like
not
it doesn't
common.
make sense to them at all, right?
Like we have a lot. We're famous for as an actors, sports, a lot of things, but definitely not for wrestling. So we see this world really far.
Okay.
So I remember this every single time.
Okay.
Every single time I work, every single time I'm here. But I'm here just for pro wrestling. That's the point at the end of the day.
Yeah, who were some of your favorite pro wrestlers that inspired you?
When I was a kid, definitely Eddie Guerrero was my favorite. And Rey Mysterio. The funny thing about it, when I did Rowe's, the 2 times, one in Boston and one in Tampa, I had a chance to talk with Rey in the backstage.
Okay.
A lot of hours.
Okay.
And definitely was good to be a fan in the past when I was a little, work 2 times on the same shows with Rey Mysterio.
Okay.
Different level, absolutely legend, and I'm not. And different kind of matches, but definitely work on the same show. It definitely is a good, it's a good dream.
Speaking of Rey Mysterio, we actually got to meet Rey Mysterio maybe about 2 years ago, but I met him at like a Comic-Con, so I got to talk to him for like 2 minutes or whatever. Super nice guy. Yeah, did you follow his career like during the WCW times or not till you got to WWE?
Okay, I was, when he started with WWE, I started watching him because I started watching wrestling 2001.
Oh, okay.
So definitely 2002, so he was already in the WWE, but definitely after that I was watching a lot of video in WCW. Definitely the Halloween Havoc is one of the best matches.
Oh yes, when he came out in the purple?
Yeah.
Yes,
that's
yeah, oh my
one
God,
of the best match.
He had the Phantom, it was the Phantom outfit, I believe.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, and it's something that really surprised, I don't want to say surprised me because it not surprised me, but really appreciate it. That's how humble it is. So even if it's a legend, you treat everybody, shake their hands, even on the people that clean the arena and the gym. That means a lot, I think. You treat everybody as the same. And it's really like really chill person. That's how you say it. You can ask him whatever you want, and you can stay with him, sit. And that's a great example, I think, as a pro wrestler, because we're not example just in the ring, but outside too.
Right, and I think a lot of people, if you're not in the wrestling community, they don't really understand because they think movie stars and musicians, a lot of them have like egos and they don't really want to talk to you, but I can tell you, being around pro wrestlers from the present to guys from the past, like Jake the Snake Roberts, B. Brian Blair, guys I've interviewed from the past, everybody is so humble and so welcoming. I shouldn't say everybody, but I should say most people are really humbling, really welcome. The wrestling community is unlike, I think, any other community out there in sports or movies. It's almost like a family here, I feel like. Every time I come, we see the same people. We're always saying hi to everybody. It's such a different experience. Like if you're not coming out to your independent shows and meeting guys like you, I think you're missing out on a lot.
Well, I think, I don't want to say everybody, but definitely, like you said, maybe in this world a little bit more than other sports or the same level. Because for one reason, the pro wrestling, you do it for entertain people. So yes, exists ego, because if you stay in the stage, the lights on you, definitely you like it.
Right.
Absolutely. You say the opposite is bullshit, but
everybody's gonna have a little ego.
Yeah. But there is a good side about that. I don't want to say this example, but it looks like we're like the Jesus Christ. Like we do it for the other people. We entertain the crowd. Every sacrifice that we do it, every choose that we do it, every pain that we have it, everything, even when you're far from your family, you travel a lot, everything, it's only to entertain the people. If you think about it, that's the only reason. People die, people sacrifice their life, destroy their life, only to entertain the people. I think it's not a selfish job at all. Selfish job is when you accomplish something. Who win in this business matters, but not that much. So to be in this business, to have this idea to destroy your whole body and your whole life just because you're really happy to see people's happy. And I think that's why we're whole really nice people, whole humbles, because pretty much you like other people more than you. That's the point. Other sports, other cinema, they're all great. I work in a cinema business too when I was in Italy. I did 3 movies, so they're really good. But at the same time, they have something. They don't leave the crowd live. We do this 360 live, right. And it's not other scene that you have to do it. Like you do it live. If you make a mistake, you're done. So I think this one, that's the reason why we have a different soul, or maybe we're different human beings. Not all, but most of them.
Okay, now you said 3 movies. Are there any movies that we may have heard of here in the States?
No. Italian movie. Cinema movie, really famous, but Italian famous movie. No American one. No
American films? Okay, because I was about to go on IMDb and start looking them up.
I can tell you the name, but definitely I don't think you're able to remember it.
Okay, all right.
I did the first one really young. I was 19, so definitely. But always thank for the wrestling business, because they called me because I was a pro wrestler.
Okay.
They needed a scene as a stuntman, and all the movies that I did it was as a stuntman. So as a character, yes, talking and everything, but finish the scene with destroying on the table, fight with someone. So as a stuntman, and always for wrestling. So it's really like, this business give me a lot, so I don't have anything to say against this business. Well, like, give me more.
Okay, well, D3, I know you're a busy guy. The matches are about to start here at BluePrint, so we're gonna let you go, but one last question.
Yeah.
Since you are the Prince of Rome, okay, if I was to travel to Rome on a vacation, what is one thing I must do in Rome? Oh, there's more than one thing.
It's more than one. We say you need more than one life to just visit Rome, and trust me, it's true. If you want to see Rome really, really well, even after 23 years that I live there, every time I go, I see something new.
Wow, okay.
It's a lot of history. Think about Rome exists before Jesus Christ exists.
Right.
So it exists more than 3,000 years. And Rome passed all the history from the Roman Empire, the new era, then the modern era. So it passed a lot. So you can see a lot of arts, different arts, a mix of different cultures, different arts in the same city. But definitely something that you have to see is the Colosseum. You can die without seeing the Colosseum.
Right, okay. So the Colosseum is #1, and then just plan weeks or months.
Fontana di Trevi.
Okay.
Trevi's Fountain.
Okay.
Trevi's Fountain is one of the masterpieces, so it's fantastic.
Awesome. All right, D3.
So many.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Joining me here on Tone In Entertainment.
Thank you, guys.
All right, guys, make sure you subscribe here to Tone In Entertainment so we can bring you future videos like this.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.